Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. So let's continue. So as body waves travel deeper into the crust, they speed up. This means that at a certain depth, the rocks are denser. In the upper part of the mantle, the waves slow down. This means the rock there are partially molten. As the waves reach the core, the S waves disappear. So, if maabot daw siya dinhi sa core, as you can see, nawala ang S waves dinhi sa outer core nga liquid. Okay, so at certain depths, the waves are reflected and refracted. So as you can see in this illustration, nanibend ang mga P wave o ang P wave. Okay, so this makes us conclude that the earth must be layered. Okay, so let's move. Thus, the earthquake waves give us a picture of the Earth's interior in the same way an ultrasound provides an image of a baby inside a womb. So if buntis, then magpa-ultrasound, din ana ang earthquake mag-give og information sa interior sa ato ang Earth. Okay. So this is why scientists know a bit about the interior of the Earth of our home planet even if no one has gone deep into the earth yet. Wala man sad siguro musod jud sa inner sa ato ang earth kay grabe na jud if naa, di ba? So I guess muna na ato ang last discussion and koan. So, do you have any clarifications, questions about our discussion for today, grade 8? Do you have any clarifications, questions?
None so far, Miss.
Okay. To see what you have learned in my discussion, I have here a 5-item questions and the direction is choose the letter of the correct answer. Okay. So number 1. What waves causes earthquake to occur? A. Radio, B. Seismic, C. Electromagnetic, or D. Sound. Okay, Julius, what do you think is the answer?
I think the answer, ma'am, is letter B, seismic.
Okay, seismic. All right, you got the correct answer. So, naminaw jud ka, Julius, sa ato ang discussion. Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Number 2. Which type of wave vibrates parallel to the direction and travels in a push-pull motion? A. Primary, B. Love, C. Surface, D. Secondary. If you want to answer, you can unmute yourself or raise your
A,
hand.
Miss. A.
A. Primary. Okay, let's check if primary is correct. All right. Very good, Julius. Uy, naminaw ka sa kwan discussion. Ikaduhan na nimo nga check. Okay, number 3. Body waves consist of the following. A. P waves only. B. S waves only. C. P and S waves. Or D. Surface waves. Again, if you want to answer, you can unmute yourself or raise your hand. Body waves consist of the following. Again?
C. C.
C. Okay, let's check if your answer is correct, Julius. Pamugasay na dyan na imuha, Julius, ha? Ikatulo na nimo nga answer. All right, letter C. P and S waves. Very good, Julius. Okay, number 4. What does P in a P wave stands for? A. Parallel. B. Partial. C. Perpendicular. D. Primary. Ay, answer Julius. Si Ira na po datong pansiron. What do you think is the, or what does P
Day, ako man to, Day.
wave? Ay, sorry, si Ira na ito. Sorry. Halabi na ho si Julius. Sorry. Again,
Okay,
what does
Ramis.
P in a P wave stands for? Sorry, abi na kung si Julius to. A, parallel, B, partial, C, perpendicular, or D, primary. Si answer, uy. Wala, wa mo na minaw gani ha.
Letter
D.
D, primary.
All right, it is primary. Okay, for the last number, scientists determine on what Earth's interior looked like using A, volcanoes, B, continental drift, C, seismic waves, or D, convection current. Is it good? If you want to answer, you can unmute yourself or raise your hand. Janime, what do you think is the answer for number 5?
C, Miss.
Okay, letter C, correct, seismic waves. So, to sum it up, when a fault suddenly moves on land, you get an earthquake. But if a fault suddenly moves in or near a body of water, you may get a tsunami. So faults that move in a horizontal direction or sideways will not result in tsunami. So again, if ang fault gani mo move siya horizontal, dili na siya mo result sa tsunami. The fault has to move vertically for a tsunami to happen. Dapat vertical ang pag-move sa fault para ang tsunami mahitabo. Okay, so seismic waves travel through the body of the earth. At certain depths, the waves are reflected and refracted. So this means that the earth must be layered. Okay, so that is the end of our discussion. So here, I will ask you one by one to check on your understanding or what are your key takeaways of our discussion. Unsa inyong nasabtan, unsa inyong na-realize, and if kinsa tong una mo answer, you can unmute yourself.
Mimi.
Okay. Okay, Fal, go on.
So the major points in this discussion are the following. First, how are tsunamis generated? Then second, the types of waves, earthquake waves. And third, how these waves provide information on our Earth composition or interior. So first, how are earthquakes generated? So as you have said earlier, when plates bump, hit, or slide past each other, it displaces large amounts of water, primarily in the ocean, and this displaced large amount of body of water travels across the ocean basin until it reaches the land, and so we called it as tsunami. And the second major point are the types of waves, earthquake waves. So there, you discussed it earlier that there are two types of waves, which are body waves and surface waves. Body waves then have subclasses, which are named P waves and S waves. P waves travel in a compression-like manner, while S wave travel in a shear-like manner. And of the two, P wave is faster than S wave. And then on the surface wave, there are two subclasses of it also, the L wave and the R wave. The L wave or the love wave is faster, while the Rayleigh wave is slower and it travels in an elliptical motion. And most of the damages of the earthquake that can be observable in people are caused by Rayleigh waves. Though it is slower, you said it earlier, Miss, it is slower, but it brings a lot of disruption. And lastly, um, Body waves provide information on our Earth's interior because as waves travel deep into the Earth's surface, they speed up. But when the waves hit the upper mantle, they slow down. That means that the composition of upper mantle is partly molten because when waves slow down, it means that they are traveling in a somewhat liquid state of matter. And then when they reach in outer core, only the P waves pass through the outer core because as you said earlier, Miss, P waves can travel in solid, liquid or gas while S while S wave cannot. It only travels in solid and in solid alone. So S wave divert or refract in avoiding the outer core. Thus, we came into conclusion that our core, the outer core, is liquid and the inner core is solid. That is my major point in your discussion.
Okay, so grabe jud si Fel, oy. Grabe jud. Nakaguess jud siya sa ato ang lesson. All right, so this is the end of our discussion and thank you for attending for our lesson for this morning. Okay, thank you grade 8 and once again goodbye.
Thank you, Miss. Goodbye.
Di ka mag-attendance, Miss.
Goodbye
Is
and
it
thank you,
wrong?
Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Dali na mo out,
Goodbye.
Miss.